Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome UCF President Dr. Alexander N. Cartwright.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the UCF College of Medicine's 13th White Coat Ceremony. And of course, a very special welcome to the class of 2025 and your families and friends. For the 122 members of this new class, today signifies your entry into the field of medicine. That's an incredible accomplishment, one that's only possible through years of determination, hard work, and dreaming big. You are now part of a College of Medicine that is a model for the 21st century medical education, pioneering how we help people live better and teaching you to practice medicine, not just for today, but for tomorrow. There has never been a better time to be part of UCF and our College of Medicine. There is a sense of entrepreneurship and optimism here, guided by compassion and a desire to make an impact. That is unique in higher education. And because of this, we feel very strongly that we have the potential to be the world's leading public metropolitan research university, a top 50 research university, determined to foster success for students of all backgrounds and to produce research and creative works that positively impact the lives of people across our community and around the globe. We will achieve this by investing in our excellence, including the excellence in our College of Medicine and our Academic Health Sciences Center. And you'll see some of that investment already. Earlier this year, we opened the new UCF Lake Nona Medical Center in partnership with HCA Healthcare, right next door to the College of Medicine. And we're very excited that as MD students, you may receive some of your training there. We are also opening in Medical City the UCF Lake Nona Cancer Center that will provide cutting-edge treatment for patients in the community and house basic science and clinical researchers creating new technologies, new treatments, and therapies. Our cancer scientists and physicians will work together on the same team in the same building, and that partnership will bring to our community a new approach to creating tomorrow's cures. And as UCF medical students, you are part of our new Academic Health Sciences Center that brings together UCF's expertise in health education, research, and clinical practice to provide new opportunities for interprofessional education and partnerships. Our College of Medicine has regularly made history since it was established in 2006, becoming one of the first U.S. medical schools in decades to be built from the ground up. Since then, we have graduated 9 classes of doctors who now work at the most prestigious healthcare facilities in Florida and around the country. Our medical students rank in the top quartile nationally in every measure of student performance. And because of you, we just keep getting better. From a pool of almost 6,000 applicants, you were selected because of your academic excellence and passion for medicine. You are among the best scholars in the nation, with an average MCAT score of 515 and a grade point average of 3.78. The 61 women and 61 men in this class graduated from institutions such as Johns Hopkins, Duke, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, UCLA, and of course, UCF. 7 of the incoming students have master's degrees or doctoral degrees, and 2 are military veterans. Members of the class of 2025, this is your time. Take advantage of this opportunity. Follow your passion and intellectual curiosity, learn and teach us how we can better care for each other, and find ways to make your mark at UCF and in your community. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you'll do. Of course, the backbone of the College of Medicine is its team of talented and distinguished faculty. Without a great faculty, there can be no great College of Medicine. Faculty members, please stand as we recognize you for your dedication and talent in developing the next generation of 21st century physicians. Now, I hope you will please join me in welcoming Dr. Marcy Verduin, Associate Dean for Students at our UCF College of Medicine.
Thank you, President Cartwright, and welcome students and guests. Well, as you know, COVID continues to impact many of us. I'm standing in today for Dean Deborah German, who was diagnosed with the virus last week, even though she is fully vaccinated. Dr. German is now isolated at home, and while she regrets that she can't be here with us today, she asked me to read to you a letter that she wrote. Dear students, I'm writing this letter because I'm not able to be with you on this very special moment in your journey to become a physician. This is the first year in the history of our college that I will not have the privilege of welcoming you with the white coat. In medicine, we always have to be ready for the unexpected. As a fully vaccinated, careful physician, I was caught off guard when my young grandson started coughing in the midst of a 4-hour car ride. My daughter, grandson, and I all have been diagnosed with COVID just last week, and I'm dutifully in isolation. I wanted you to know it would take a pandemic to keep me away from you on this day. You're in good hands. Dr. Verduin will lead you forward. You have worked hard, sacrificed much, and persevered greatly to be here, and medicine has never needed you more. I look forward to having time with you in the future. Enjoy your special day. Signed, Dr. Deborah German, your Dean. The class of 2025 is our 13th class. Every student who sits here today has something unique and extraordinary in their background. Let me give you just a few examples. We have musicians, inventors, scholars, and humanitarians who have done volunteer work across their communities and across the globe. Our students include athletes in sports such as college football, fencing, track and field, swimming, a regional table tennis champion, and the only woman to compete on Duke University's men's rowing team. One of our students served as an infantryman in the U.S. Army, another as a squad leader in the U.S. Marines. One worked with neurosurgeons to design and patent a port system to drain fluid from the brain. Another was the only undergraduate selected to work on a $3 million grant seeking to make carbon fiber out of coal. One spent a summer tutoring children at an orphanage in Nepal. Another is a certified skydiver. And 61 students conducted scientific research before ever entering medical school on topics that include air pollution, stem cell treatment for multiple sclerosis and autism, drug therapy for heart attacks, and water contamination. All are worthy of the challenge that lies ahead. As I look at your family, friends, and faculty, I see their pride in your accomplishments. I see admiration for what you're about to do. All of us, and I would venture especially your parents, are hoping for the same thing. Do you know what that is? We're hoping that you will become one of the good doctors. Before one begins any meaningful endeavor, it's wise to take a moment and contemplate what lies ahead, to clearly formulate the plan, to synthesize and verbalize the goal. And so we're going to do that right now. Today we will have our first class with your family and members of the community as our witness. Okay, students, I would like you to picture in your mind the person you love the most. Do you have someone? Okay, medical school is active. It's not passive, so I want to hear from you. Do you have someone in mind? Yes, I heard a couple of yeses. Okay. I want you to imagine that that person is ill, seriously ill, with an unknown, undiagnosed condition. You've seen several physicians already, and none have been able to give you an answer to what is wrong with your loved one. And now you're seated waiting for the next physician. Students, I want you to think about and tell me what qualities you hope that this next physician will have. So here's how this is going to work. We have 2 microphones in the center of the room. If you would like to share one of the qualities, we'll ask you to raise your hand, and one of our student affairs staff will point at you and direct you to a microphone. We can line up 3 at a time. And you'll say the quality, and I will write it on this chalkboard, okay? We use old and new technology at this medical school. Now, I'm using the chalkboard, so you all will be my spell check, okay? Medicine is a team sport. If I spell something wrong, I expect somebody to call out and correct me, okay? We have to do this together. I also want to say that a good doctor knows when the job is done, so we don't need 120 words, many of which mean the same thing. We're aiming for about 20 to 30 qualities of the good doctor. Okay, who would like to start?
Hello. I think the ideal physician should be empathetic and have the ability to put themselves in the patient's shoes.
All right, so we have empathetic.
Hi. Hi. I think that along with being empathetic, they should also be an advocate for their patients and just listen to them.
Advocate.
Hi, my word is knowledgeable. I believe the doctor should be knowledgeable to help the patient through the next course of treatment.
Wonderful. I'm glad this one showed up. Okay. DGEA? Yes? Yes, okay.
I believe that a good doctor should be innovative.
Innovative.
Hi, I believe a doctor should make an effort to be culturally competent.
Culturally competent. Good.
I believe a physician needs to be honest.
Honest.
I believe a physician needs to be composed. I think our best decisions are made when we're calm.
Composed, okay.
I believe the best physician is one who is respectful, both of his patients and of their fellow coworkers.
Wonderful, so respectful of everyone.
I think a physician should be humble.
Humble.
I think a physician should be anti-racist.
Anti-racist, okay. I'm gonna broaden that and call and say diversity and equity. Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
I believe a physician should be collaborative and willing to work with their patient and their team.
Collaborative, okay, wonderful.
I believe that a good doctor should be passionate.
Passionate.
I believe that a good doctor needs to be understanding of everything the patient's gone through and will go through.
Okay, understanding.
Hi, I believe a doctor should be altruistic.
Altruistic, wonderful.
believe that a good doctor should be patient.
Patient.
I believe that a good doctor is one who is determined.
Determined, yes.
I believe a good doctor is one who should be open-minded.
Open-minded.
I believe a good doctor should be adaptable.
Adaptable.
I believe they should be true to themselves in the sense that they are this person in the clinic and at home and in their car home and at all times.
Kind of like a consistent
Consistent,
who they
yeah.
are no matter what. So I'll say true to self, but I understand what you're saying. Okay.
I believe that a good doctor should be efficient.
Efficient.
They should be meticulous and pay attention to every little detail.
I believe that a good doctor should be personable.
Personable.
I believe that a good doctor should treat their patients holistically and look at all aspects of their lives.
Holistic.
I believe that a good doctor should be ethical.
Ethical, yes.
I believe a good doctor should be resilient.
Resilient.
The good doctor should be hopeful and optimistic.
Okay.
I believe a good doctor should be excited and always willing to learn and grow.
Excited and willing to learn.
I think every doctor should be curious.
Curious, wonderful.
I think a good doctor should have integrity.
Integrity.
I believe a good doctor should be attentive to the patient's needs and concerns.
Attentive. Just making sure we didn't have, okay, good. I thought maybe we had that one. Attentive.
A good doctor should be brave.
Brave.
Hi, I think a good doctor should be compassionate.
Compassionate.
I believe a good physician should be a servant to those charged to our care.
To be a servant. So having the attitude of one who serves.
I believe a good doctor should be driven.
Driven. Good. I think we are about getting to the end. Are there any other words that you think we need to include?
I believe physicians should know their limits and when they should ask for help.
Know their limits.
I believe a good doctor should be inspiring to others.
Inspiring.
I think a good doctor should be creative.
Creative. Okay. All right, I think maybe one more.
I think a good doctor should be approachable.
Approachable, great. Are you all satisfied with the words that we have on this board at this point? Do you think there are any core qualities that are missing? Do you think that there's any word on this board that you disagree with or you would take issue with? So we're all in agreement, yes? Leader, you think we need to add leader? Okay, I'll add leader. Everyone in agreement? Yes, okay. All right. So we're satisfied with this, yes? Okay, good. So I want you to think about this doctor. Yes, there's a hand. Professional. Do we have that on there? I don't know if we do. I will add it. We have ethical. I will add professional. Okay, so I want you to think of this doctor. And I want you to ask yourself, how would such a doctor treat their colleagues? How would such a doctor treat nurses and staff? How would this doctor treat their friends? How would they treat their enemies? What would this doctor's profile look like on social media? What kinds of things would they post? How does this doctor behave in a crisis? And how does this doctor behave at a party? We fully expect you to become this good doctor. Now, some of you may have seen us do this good doctor exercise on YouTube from previous years, and you may wonder, why do we do the same exercise every year? It's because we want to show you that you know what it takes to be the good doctor. Those traits live and breathe inside of each of you. It's why you're here. In the coming weeks, months, and years, you'll learn physiology, pathology, the body's organ systems, health, disease. You'll learn the science and art of medicine. Those things alone do not make the good doctor. What we teach you must be combined with what you know, what you have created already right here. So this is your contract. This is your contract with the dean, with your faculty, with your friends and family, with your community, and with each other. With the guidance of the faculty and your own hard work, each of you will become the good doctor. Are you ready? Okay. I present to all of you the class of 2025. They are now ready to begin. Now that the class is ready, we come to the part of the ceremony that we have all been waiting for, the white coat. The white coat is a symbol of our profession, first used in the late 19th century when medicine became science-based. It's a symbol of the good doctor, and it represents both the privilege and the responsibility of our work. Today, you, our students, will receive a white coat as a symbol of the promise you have made to become this good doctor. I'd like to introduce to you Ms. Laurel Poole and Dr. Jeff LaRochelle. Ms. Poole is Director of Admissions, and she has the privilege to call the students' names today. As she announces the students, they'll join us on the stage to receive their white coat. Dr. LaRochelle is the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, and he, along with me and the faculty, guide the students through medical school. He will assist me today in coding the students. As each student receives their white coat, this will mark the transition from accepted applicant to enrolled medical student.
I am honored to present the students of the class of 2025 for the UCF College of Medicine. Students' names will be called in alphabetical order. Shayan Ahmed. Rifa Ali. Andrew On. Prithashri An Bukarasu. Shreya at Macquarie. Harriet Austin. Vasiliki Baleri. Destiny Bridges. Stephanie Bustamante. Anna Carazana. Anela Carazana. Joshua Casanet. Aaliyah Sentner. Safia Sentner. Ri Chen. Michelle Chin. Carolina Chmielewska. Ria Chowdhury. Justin Cook. Matt Crawford. Joshua Culberson. Jonathan DeVries. Savannah Diamond. Andrew Dudzik. Bradley Eames. Kira Eichmann. Quinn Ferguson. Garman Fisher. Justin Garrity. Jillian Glasser. Nathan Gottfredson. Caitlin Gregorio. Allison Grisey. Maxwell Gu. Beza Goldkin. Shivani Gupta. Monica Hakim. Patrick Hamcho Malazzo. Maya Hammonds. Ethan Haas. Colin Hogard. Eric Hosak. Diana Xiao. Maggie Hebel. Johan Ju. Oh, Anna Jerlina. Philip Kaminik. Shirley Key. Daniel Keith. Sean Kennedy. Ahad Khan. Asad Khan. Tuggerl Khan. Danny Kim. Faith Kim. Gaurav Kiri. Ursula Krikora. Divya Kudapa. Kathy Lee. Tiffany Lee. Abraham Lesnowski. Mark Lewis. Eric Lynn. Alex Loggett. Shelby Lucky. Michaela Massey. Ramsey McConnell. Abigail Miller. David Moody. Paul Moon. Maddie Morris. Hiba Nadim. Bao Win. Joseph Nygaard. Claudia Orozco Vega. Yong Ho Park. Raj Patel. Nidhi Patel. Viraj Patel. Ashley Pacmazian. Nicholas Pacmazian. Kara Peters. Daniel Press. Valerie Pritkova. Mansoor Qureshi. Aditya Rao. Muniza Rashid. Karan Ravi. Kristen Recker. Tyler Riley. Mara Robinson. Kelly Ross. Kevin Ruiz. Asra Sami. Nikita Sardana. Christopher Shilson. Rick Shoppy. J.D. Schwartzman. Megan Seffler. Zachary Self. Rachel Shee. Marianne Sia. Brandon Simons. Ryan Steichleather. Danny Sullivan. Samantha Sun. Dana Lee Thiesfeld. Adrian Tokaloff. Brittany Thompson. Brandon Toe. Clay Vale. Lynn Kyle Valaire. Megan Vidal. Daniel Vitellaro. Parag Sanjeev Vyas. Anna Wansenberg. Elizabeth Williamson. Hannah Wilson. Chelsea Wu. Brian Ewan. Thinzar Zah.
Congratulations, class. We started today's class with the assumption that before one begins any important endeavor, it's important to take a moment of reflection. So you have an assignment now. It's time for your first assignment, and your first two-part assignment is to continue this reflection. The instructions for part one are in the pocket of your white coat. So tonight, before the day ends, I'd like you to write a letter to your future self. It will be saved and read only by you at the time of your commencement. We hope this letter will be a powerful and poignant reminder of your medical school journey. So that's part one. I'd also like you to write something else, which is part two. You'll find a card in the pocket of your white coat. And on this card, you'll write a short paragraph about the greatest dream you have for your future. At this medical school, we never want you to lose sight of your dreams. Dean German keeps these cards, we call them your dream cards, in her office, and she reads them when she needs inspiration. Okay, so two assignments. The letter to a future self will only be read by you. The dream card will be read by Dean German. We want you to be bold. Our greatest opportunities are brilliantly disguised as impossible challenges. This assignment is due Friday morning. You may deliver it to the Office of Student Affairs. So this is your first day, your first class, and your first assignment. Always remember, the good doctor lives in each of you. Like a seed, it has been planted today. Our community stands behind you, and you are ready to begin. Let's have a round of applause for the class of 2025. The bagpipers will now lead the students in recessing out of the ceremony. We ask that families and friends gather outside the arena to meet your student. Thank you to everyone for joining us today. And students, congratulations.